There is no division in consciousness. जैसे आपकी बॉडी के अंदर की स्पेस और इस बॉडी के अंदर की स्पेस अलग अलग नहीं है, ऐसे ही जो कॉन्शियसनेस यहाँ पर है और जो कॉन्शियसनेस यहाँ पर है वो अलग अलग नहीं है, अलग अलग लगती है। जैसे कोई आदमी गोरा है, कोई काला है, तो हम कह रहे हैं कि वो जो गोरा है वो काले से अलग है। That is from the standpoint of the body.
Yes.
But if you talk about consciousness, that is not similar, that is same. This is enlightenment.
You blow a soap bubble, this is my bubble, that's your bubble. Poop it went, then there is no such thing as my bubble and your bubble, there is no such thing as my air and your air. Consciousness is just like this. Right now you have blown your bubble, I have blown my bubble. This is me, that is you. But when this goes poop, there is no such thing as my consciousness and your consciousness. It is just that we are holding a certain amount of, if you want to call it as consciousness, I would prefer to call it as life, because the word consciousness, as you're speaking, I'm seeing that even last time when we spoke to all Bala's friends, what I see is wakefulness and consciousness, there is no clear distinction in medical terminology. See, everything that you do with your anesthesia has nothing to do with consciousness. It has something to do with body and various functions of the body. You're shutting down certain aspects of the bodily functions. One of them is transmission of pain, which is the main interest when somebody is going to surgery. You don't want to stop their heart, you don't want to stop their brain, you would like to see the transmission of pain stops. Only transmission of pain is not happening. This has got nothing to do with losing consciousness and gaining consciousness, there's no such thing. So we're using the word wakefulness and consciousness in a little different way. And not only that, especially not just in medical terminology, generally in English language, there is no distinction between somebody is unconscious and he became conscious and consciousness as a larger possibility. No such thing as my consciousness and your consciousness. It is just that it is only the human creature on this planet who has the neurological capability and sophistication of mechanism that if they allow it, they can access this dimension of consciousness. No other creature is really capable of accessing it. This doesn't mean there is no consciousness in them. Without that, the life process wouldn't happen. There is consciousness even where there is no body, all right? Only thing is, you need a certain sophisticated instrument to access that, which is the human mechanism. This is why we consider being human is a great privilege, because you have access to dimensions beyond your physical boundaries. So this body, if we keep it in a certain way, if we do not contaminate it with too many ideas, philosophies, identities, if you keep it in a certain level of openness, this will become an access point to what we are referring to as consciousness or the basis of the life that we are, in a way. So somebody can call it consciousness, somebody can call it a being, somebody says this is God. Well, we can use as much vocabulary as you want. Essentially, we are trying to put a meaning on something which cannot be defined, which has no meaning. Meaning is a consequence of human psychological process. Psychological process is a consequence of accumulated memory. So you cannot slap one meaning from your mind upon a limitless possibility which is the very basis of our existence.
वो क्या समझते हैं एनलाइटनमेंट का मतलब या सेल्फ रियलाइजेशन का मतलब कोई एक्सपीरियंस हो रहा है,
हाँ, yes,
जिसके बाद में मैं एनलाइटेंड हो गया, अंदर से कुछ उठा, ये हुआ वो हुआ, राइट?
right.
Now, how to raise this consciousness? See, it's like this. When I came, these lights were dazzling, too much light. So I said like this, now somebody turns down the voltage and became dim. Suppose there is a light here with very low voltage, everything else is off, just one light. What do you see? You see only this piece, one little patch. We turned up the voltage a little bit. Then you saw that much, oh, 5 people are sitting here. Turned up the voltage. Suddenly, oh, so many people are sitting here. All these people did not exist in your experience. When? The voltage was low. Light was showing only this much, you did not see all this. They're all living people, but you did not see. So, consciousness is not an act. Consciousness is not something that you can artificially pump up. To be aware is to be alive. How do you know that you're alive right now? Only because you're aware to some extent, isn't it? Suppose you fell asleep right now, right here, would you know whether you're alive or dead? We know. But would you know? You do not know, isn't it? When you fall asleep, maybe you're dead, you do not know. Only from outside, because we see you breathing, we know, okay, she's alive, she's only sleeping. But in your experience, you do not even know whether you're alive or dead, isn't it? So now you know you're alive. How? Because you're little aware. If you become little more aware, you would know many more things. If you become much more aware, you would know many more things. For this, you don't try to be aware, you just need to turn up the voltage. For this, there is an established scientific process, how to turn up the voltage to the highest possible level, so that everything that we can know about this life, we know naturally because it's all lit up. Nothing is hiding, everything is lit up so we can see everything. Suppose there's little light here, we can see her, little dark patch here, we cannot see them. Yes or no? Now, properly lit place, you can see everything that's here. Does it take an effort? Hello? Does it take an effort? Where is this person, where is that person? Does it take an effort? No. It's well lit, you simply see. So consciousness means just this, you are well lit inside. So you see everything just the way it is. It's in this context the word light is used. Enlightenment means you're fully lit up within yourself. You may not see the light bulbs, but you're lit up. So within yourself you see everything that you need to see.
आई होप आपके सारे जितने भी क्वेश्चंस थे उन सब के आंसर्स आपको मिल गए हैं।
Yes, beyond expectation.
बियॉन्ड एक्सपेक्टेशन। चलिए, बहुत बढ़िया जी, विश यू ऑल द बेस्ट।
Thank you, sir.
थैंक यू सो मच फॉर कमिंग।